So here's the thing about Reacher Season 4. It's officially facing the show's biggest challenge yet, and it's not what you might think. After Season 3 absolutely smashed viewership records, the real problem now is, how do you follow that up? Since Alan Ritchson stepped into those massive boots back in 2022, this show has just kept getting better and better. And Season 3, man, that was something special. Based on Lee Child's Persuader, it delivered this brutal, satisfying thriller that had fans and critics calling it the best season yet. But here's where things get interesting and a little problematic. See, when you adapt what many consider the best book in the series this early in your show's run, you've created a bit of a problem for yourself. Where exactly do you go from there? Lee Child's geography problem. Well, according to Lee Child himself, even writing the next book in the series, Gone Tomorrow, came with some serious headaches. And the biggest one? Geography. During a public conversation with none other than Stephen King at the GBH Forum Network, Child opened up about this exact issue. He said, "That was my sort of homage to New York. I was living there at the time and writing the book completely accurately, but the accuracy turned out to be a pain." Get this, at one point, Child had written Reacher's journey from the Dakota to the West Village so precisely, so hyper-accurately, that it read in his own words, like a MapQuest page on acid. Can you imagine trying to follow along with that as a reader? So what was the solution? Simple. Throw realism right out the window. Child explained, "You've got to get things wrong to get them right. I just simplified the geography. You absolutely can't make that turn, but I figured for the rest of the world, it didn't matter." And Stephen King's response? He just laughed and summed it up perfectly. You make it up, don't you? You just do. What Season 4 is actually about. Now, speaking of what Season 4 is actually about, we're getting Gone Tomorrow, which is the 13th book in the Jack Reacher saga. In this story, Reacher finds himself on a subway car in New York City, and he gets unwittingly pulled into this terrorist plot involving a suicide bomber and a seriously tangled conspiracy. The Philadelphia location switch. But here's where it gets really interesting from a production standpoint. If you're hoping to see the real New York City as the backdrop this season, well, you're going to be disappointed again. Even though the story is set in Manhattan, early behind-the-scenes images are showing us that production is actually taking place in Philadelphia. And this isn't just using Philly as a stand-in for New York. It looks like the show is actively rewriting the story's setting to actually take place in Philadelphia. This marks the second major location change for the series. Remember Season 2's Bad Luck and Trouble? In the books, that story took place in Los Angeles, but the show reset it to New York and filmed mostly in Toronto. But honestly, this is fine, because Prime Video has proven they know exactly what they're doing with these location changes. I mean, for Season 1, they literally built an entire town to serve as Margrave, Georgia. They've got this figured out. Release information. As for when we'll actually get to see Season 4, there's no premiere date announced yet, but it will be streaming exclusively on Prime Video when it does arrive. So what do you think about these location changes? Are you okay with Philadelphia standing in for New York, or do you think authenticity matters more? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more.